What's up? What's going on, everybody? Hope everybody's having a great day. We'll give everybody a minute to get in here, get ready. Go over some pre-markets today, some crypto news today, a couple big stories out, a couple things that are really affecting the markets in general. Great opportunities out here for everybody. But we had some stuff happen yesterday, kind of tanked the markets a little bit. Ken, how are you? Ken, good morning, good morning, good morning. Ken, you are early today. Appreciate you. But we have a bunch of good stuff that we're gonna go over today. Good to me. The markets don't look that great, but we do have some stuff we'll go over, some stuff we'll talk about. Um, some news. It's Friday. It's definitely Friday, guys. So it's been a long week. It's been a roller coaster of a market. It's been up and down. It's been a long week. I think we've ran through the whole emotions of cryptocurrency trading now in 1 week. So it's one of them things. We'll keep plugging away. We'll see what happens. Try to get some good buys. Try to look at the market in a positive way. But right now, pre-markets are all in red. The Dow's in red. Crypto Benny, how are you? Good morning, man. I hope you're having a great day. Yeah, the pre-markets are in red. The Nasdaq's in red. The S&P's in red. The Dow's in red. It looks like we're gonna start the day in red today. But it's Friday, so if you guys know me, I say, it's not how we start a Friday; it's how we end a Friday. Will lead us into the weekend. It'll be really that'll tell us where we're going to go for the weekend. If this market ends all the way down in red on Friday, then we're probably going to have a weekend of some pullbacks in the cryptocurrency market. If it leaves Friday on a rally, then we'll probably rally a little bit in the market as well. But right now we're starting it out as red. We did have some earnings that came in that weren't so great, which could be driving down this market. So just keep that in mind that we're starting at red. The Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index is back to neutral. Remember, we only use this as one piece of research. Excuse me. As one piece of research. This is a lagging indicator, which means it's behind. It's not current to what's currently going on in the market right now. But it's back to neutral. Yesterday it was in greed, so it's back to neutral, which is showing some pullback in this fear and greed index. But what you'll see is, because it's lagging, it's showing a pullback, and we are definitely pulling back. So it matches. It just is a little behind. Go ahead and get to this price action. Right now, we're sitting at about a 1 trillion, 14 billion overall global market cap. And when we were talking yesterday, this thing was at about 1 trillion. I want to say 1 trillion 30, somewhere in there, 1 trillion 40. So you're looking at about a good 25 to 30 billion dollars that left the market in a 24-hour period. That's a lot of money. It could even be more. Could go back and look, but I think I'm right up in there. 24-hour volume. That's down as well. But the big one is this market cap right here. Because let's just be honest, the market can't run if the market cap is going down. We talk about this often. This should be one of the first looks that everybody has in the morning as the market cap. Is the market cap up from yesterday or down from yesterday? And if it's down from yesterday, you're going to see that reflected in these prices. And if it's up, you're going to see it reflected in the prices too. You can't pump without money coming in. And right now, money's leaving. You see Bitcoin sitting at 21,758. this thing is down. Where is this? 24 hours right there. It's about a 4.1% on the day on the 24 hour. So since we started talking yesterday, it's down about 4%. That's a big drop. So you can see where the market cap up here starts to lead you to looking, and you can almost estimate what's going to happen down here before you even get there based on the market cap. If that's up, you can expect Bitcoin, Ethereum, and BNB to be up, and then your altcoins to be up. If that's down, you can expect what in reverse. So, right now Ethereum's sitting at about $1,539. This is down about 5.8. You can almost call it 6% over 24 hours. That's a huge drop. This thing fell off a cliff yesterday. Being fully transparent, it just fell off a cliff. BNB is down 4.4%. XRP down 2%. You can see the altcoins falling a little bit. Some of them are falling a little bit less than Bitcoin and Ethereum and BNB, and some of them falling a little bit more. So it's a mixed bag. But the theme is the same. They're all falling. Polygon, who usually overperforms the market, it's sitting at $1.28. This thing was up in $1.30s, yesterday. It continues to fall. It's down to $1.27 now. So it fell about 4.8% yesterday over the 24 hour. And if we come up in here and look at ETH's at 5.9% right now. So Polygon still kind of overperforms it in what they're losing, but they're still losing. This is just common. We can go down through here and talk about any and each one of them, except for one. I'll show you one that I'm looking at that's not losing over the 24 hour. HBAR is not following the market. It's not following the trends. It's actually outperforming the market by a lot. So we talked about this yesterday, and I said yesterday I didn't have enough HBAR, and this just makes the argument even stronger. It's actually up 4.2%. When everything else is falling, it's actually up to the positive for 4.2%. So, actually Crow, when you look at it over the 24 hour, it's only down. I'm wrong. I read that wrong. It's way down. So, but HBAR, you can see it's in the green, 4.2%. So it's actually overperforming the market right now, which is great news for HBAR. They're not feeling the effects. The investors of HBAR are not feeling the effects of what's going on in the market right now. But have a look at this. Here's your bubbles for the morning. You want to talk about a bloodbath? Here it is. There's very little, very, very, very little green on here. We can probably talk about what is green rather than what is red. It'll be a shorter conversation. MINA is up about 8%, so it's performing well. BGB is up 5.9%. Not quite sure what some of these are. And of course, HBAR is up 5.2% on the 24 hour. So them are the only ones right now that are sitting in the green in the cryptocurrency market, guys. In the top blue chip token. So as you can see, nothing to really get too excited about here. We don't really have anything that's performing well. And the whole market's just down. But guess what? That breeds opportunity for us as well. So there's opportunity here. There's opportunity to get things that you thought you missed on the way down when they were on the way down last time. So there's opportunity to start scooping some of these up at some of the price points that you may have may have wanted to get into them before the market took off for no unknown reason. And let me just go back and say, like, we've been saying for a while that this market has taken off from Bitcoin being at 16,500 to up to 23, 24,000, somewhere in there. And there was no apparent reason for the takeoff, right? There was nothing, no catalyst. There was nothing in the market that said it should have taken off that high. So when things like this happen, and then we have events that also happen a little bit, right with that, what you end up with is an unstable market that'll drop. The floor will drop out really fast because there's no reason for it to be up as high as it was. So when you have events happen, the bottom falls out of it because there's no stability. It's like building a house without a foundation. So I'm not surprised by what happened, about where the market is. I'm surprised at what happened, of why it's that way, and we'll get here in a minute. But I'm not surprised that the bottom fell out at all. We've been talking about this. We've kind of expected the bottom to fall out, and that's why I say if you didn't have money sitting on the side to buy some of these dips, that you probably should have, because this was inevitable. The bottom was going to fall out at some point soon for some reason. It just, it was just going to go. There was nothing to support it. The house wasn't sitting on a foundation. So this is where you need that dry money sitting on the side, and this is why you're not 100% invested in the market. We talk about this all the time. So this is on the daily. Let's see where the hourly takes us. Let's see where we're currently at, trading at right now, at this given moment. Link, it's up 1%. 1%, I basically call that even. That's really here nor there. Not a lot going on with a 1% increase. BGB, obviously, it was up 4% on the hourly, so it's up another 2%. The daily, so it's up 2%. Atom is up 0.8%. So it's about even. Some of these green ones are pulling even. So we're doing all right. Stable coins are green, guys. They're still stable. So here we are. Bitcoin seems to be leveling off right around that 21.7, 21 high 21.7 mark. Key here's your Ethereum. It's leveling. It was down to 1,538 this morning. Came up a little bit. Not much though. Not much to write home about. A couple dollars. I wouldn't be surprised if this goes to the downside here in a little while. Even further down than what it is. It wouldn't surprise me. But why are we? This is going to be a little bit of a shorter stream this morning, guys, because I got some stuff to do. But so why are we here? What's going on? What's going on with the market? There's two pieces of news that I think that are very significant to the day. You have New York regulators launches investigation into a stable coin issued by Paxos, and Paxos actually is the one that launches BUSD. They control BUSD for Binance. So BUSD is actually caught up in this investigation. They're not saying why they're investigating Paxos, but Paxos also has their own stablecoin, USDP, and they issue BUSD as well, and they oversee BUSD for Binance, the centralized exchange, and they are actually the issuers and backers of BUSD. So New York regulators are launching an investigation to the stablecoin issuer Paxos. They're not putting out a lot of information about why they're investigating at this point. They're just saying that there'll be more information to come. But Paxos is definitely under investigation by the New York regulators. And keep in mind, the New York regulators are usually the ones that start these investigations. They started the political investigations. They started a lot of investigations because they have the manpower and the backing to pull off some of these bigger investigations, where some of these other states do not. New York does, so that's why they launched these big ones. So when you look at this article from Paxos, this is something that we need to keep an eye on, because we're not sure why they're investigating them. But the one good thing that Paxos has going for them is they did register as a bank. They did register, they do currently have their licenses that they need to be able to issue the backing on these stable coins. So, they are regulatory compliant, but that doesn't mean that they didn't do something. But we'll see why they're being investigated. But here's the big one. Crypto exchange Kraken, agrees to shut down staking following SEC charges. So basically, the SEC said your staking, your security, excuse me, we're going to shut you down, and we're going to drag you through court. And they basically said, Kraken basically said, well, we don't want that, so we'll just go ahead and shut it down. So here we are, right? And we have Gary Gensler in the SEC. He put out a statement a couple of days ago that said that he didn't agree with crypto staking. He thought that it was a security, and he didn't agree with it. So basically, what you have here is you have the head of the SEC backing up what he said. So sometimes it's better to listen to what people say and anticipate what they're going to do, especially if they're known to do it, right? And he's one of the people that are known to say something and then carry it out. Sometimes good, sometimes bad, but he's one of them people, and he obviously has said that he didn't like it, and he's going to carry it out. So basically, this sets the tone for all of the rest of the cryptocurrency exchanges to go ahead and probably hopefully systematically, and hopefully with some planning, shut down their cryptocurrency staking platforms, which will allow people to get their money and not lose anything and secure their money. So hopefully these exchanges do this in a way that benefits the people that are using the exchanges. I'm not a staker. I don't have anything staked. I don't believe in staking. I never did stake. We talked about why a lot on this channel. XXI, how are you? What's going on, man? Good morning. So, we talked a lot about staking on this channel, about why I'm not a big proponent of staking and why I don't do it myself. I do understand why people do it, but I hope that the cryptocurrency exchanges, if they do shut it down, do it in a way that benefits the people that are staking and do it systematically. But Gary Gensler has basically, struck this deal with Kraken and to shut their staking platform down, and the rest of the cryptocurrency market and centralized exchanges are going to have to follow suit. It's just how it is. It's how it's going to happen. So this is the reason why you've seen the crash yesterday, guys. This is why you've seen this cryptocurrency market fall the way that it fell, and it's why you're going to continue to see it fall today. And Also, here's the other big one. And if this one grows any type of legs and starts to take off, you may see another big downturn. And I don't know why they're investigating Paxos, but obviously they're investigating them because they're trying to make a statement about something. But the key here is not even really Paxos. They're a small player with their stablecoin. Really, the big player here is that these guys back are the issuers and the backers of BUSD, which is Binance's stablecoin. So if there's something wrong here and it affects BUSD, and it affects what happens with that, I mean, you're talking about billions of dollars being wrapped up in BUSD and people using it for their stable coins. So this could have a lot of negative effect on the market. But we have to wait and see why they're investigating Paxos, because Paxos did and is registered as a bank. They're registered as they have all the licenses they need to take care of business. So, we got to figure out more about what's going on here, and that'll probably come out throughout the day. But this one's already out in staking, and it is it's a big one. 12K BTC. Let's go. Go ahead and look at where we are, right? Let's look at where we are and let's look at where we could go. We're at 21.7. Last time we looked at this, we were at 21.773. So now we're at 21.763. So we continue to leak out. The market just continues to leak. And I don't even call this a leak. Like this is an absolute slaughter right now. But I'm not worried. I'm not worried about it. This is opportunity for people. It's opportunity to get what you didn't get on the way down before. It kind of resets the market for you. Resets your wallet. So, don't miss an opportunity two times. Don't miss that opportunity twice. Don't be that fool who looks at it and goes, I think I'm going to wait again to get what I want because it's probably going to go down further. Set your buy levels. Much like we talk about here, set your buy levels. Buy where you say you're going to buy, what looks like good levels to you, and stick to that plan because this market could come back or it could go down. So it's going to continue to leak probably all the way through the weekend. Big Watch, good morning. How are you? Good morning, Big Watch, man. Glad you stopped by, Big Watch. Big Watch and XXI. Crypto Benny's in the house too, so isn't Ken. So, but yeah, we continue to leak out. Look, we've come down even further. We're dropping as the American markets open, and the Americans are waking up. They're starting to sell off. Look, like we started talking, we lost $10. We started talking again, we lost another 10. Same with ETH. Don't be surprised to see ETH at 1,400 today, somewhere in that 1,400 range. That's not out of the question. A $20,000 Bitcoin today is not out of the question. None of this is off the table. And if we end the week this low, if they don't have a rally the second half of Friday and we end the week this low, best believe the weekend's not going to get any better, guys. Usually if we end the week on the downside, the weekend continues to go down. So this is how the market usually plays out. If you're playing the laws of averages and you're playing the laws of numbers, that's your numbers. That's the average. Max, how are you? Good morning. ADG did the SEC news yesterday caused this. Yes, the SEC news yesterday definitely caused this. Staking is all but dried up in the United States. If the SEC continues to push this, which they will, I just hope that centralized exchanges find a way to systematically shut down their staking without hurting the investors. I'm loving this. I'm loving this drop. Me too. I'm loving the drop too. I'm not going to miss this opportunity twice. There's things that I wanted to buy that I'm going to buy. And there's things that I think that I don't have enough of that I'm going to get enough of during this drop. I'm not going to wait. I'm not going to sit around and wait. I'm not going to sit around and wait and go, well, there's going to be another drop maybe in 6 months from now or 5 months from now. I'm going to take advantage of what's in front of my face at the moment that it's here. So I'm definitely going to take advantage of some of these prices that are in the market right now. And as they continue to go down, I'm definitely going to take advantage of some of the projects that I'm already invested in, and I'm going to dollar cost average into them even more. I'm going to try to bring my costs down even more. So, I'm definitely not going to sit around and go, oh man, I missed that opportunity twice. He is good. Nothing broken. He tells, what happened, Max? I missed your stream last night. I was out and about, taking care of some business and doing some things and hanging out. So I missed your stream last night. And plus, me and Waddy were in Twitter space as well. That went way over. But it was a good space. So I'm not complaining. But there is another brewing story out here, and I keep going back to it, guys. New York regulators launch an investigation into stablecoin issuer PACs, and these guys issue BUSD. These guys are the overseers for BUSD, which is one of the largest stablecoins in the industry. It is ranked. There's USDC. Where the hell is BUSD? It's right in front of my face somewhere. Bitcoin. Right here. BUSD. It is ranked the number 7th cryptocurrency in the market. So if something is wrong here, if something's wrong and they hit the numbers, the 7th ranked cryptocurrency in the market, it's going to be a problem. I replayed the moment for him a few times. My dad is 85. His he fell asleep in his in his chair at the end of the stream. You hear man, I'm sorry, Max, but man, that's fun. That's a little crazy. If you heard it on the stream, man, that's crazy. Well, I hope everything's okay, Max. I hope everything's fine. I hope your dad's good. I hope the fall didn't break you. Well, you said he didn't break anything, so I'm glad to hear that he didn't break anything, man. I hope he's good, man. But damn, man, live on stream. I was passed out. I missed both shows. It's all right, man. We all need to sleep. We all need to sleep, man. So But yeah, Max, man, I hope your dad's okay, man. I know it hasn't been easy. And I hope everything's good, man. Um, Max, um, for those who were for those who were paying paying close attention on head head on headphones or so you could hear it pretty good, right? Um, yes, yes, I saw that XXI. So okay, yes, he is. Yes, he is okay. You know, I mean, as long as he's okay, I mean, we can probably all laugh about it now. But glad he's good, man. I'm glad he's good, Max. But you know, they're not releasing why they're investigating Paxos, and I can't wait to find out. But remember, BNB is the second biggest cryptocurrency, you know, in the market, and this is who issues it. BUSD. So like, we're gonna pay close attention to this because this could be that um, this could be one of them events that could turn around and tank the market again. Brian, good morning. How are you, man? Um, Brian, I'm glad you joined us this morning, Brian. Um, funny mentioned Stratos X XXI XXI. XXI's got me looking at Stratos. With this market being down, I'm gonna be looking at a couple that we've talked about. So now is the time. Like in these markets is the time. Uh, yes, Brian Dowie is in the house. We love Brian, man. He always drops by, man. Let's see here. Big Watch. Hi, everybody just saying hi to each other. Brian, trying to keep up. What's up, Max? I mean, so yeah. So like I told you guys, this would be a little bit of a shorter stream this morning because it is Friday and because I do have to finish up the week. But wanted to really go over these two big pieces of news, guys. That investigation and then the Kraken. You know, the Kraken basically Kraken said we'll shut it down. You know, we don't want to go through an investigation. Um, we don't want to spend our money in court battling the SEC. So we're just going to shut our staking down. But this does set the tone for all the rest of the CEXs out there. If this doesn't show you that Gary Gensler is not playing around, I don't know what else does. But gave out um, he gave out all indications that this was coming a couple of days ago. The news broke. The the uh, the Coinbase CEO was on Twitter talking about this, about how these talks were happening, and I said it. I said it live here, and I think I even said it on Crypto Talk Now's channel. If the Coinbase CEO is talking about this, that means that these conversations are happening at a high level already, and they're already in motion, or he wouldn't come out and say anything. That's just business. That's just how business is taken care of. You don't speak about something unless you know it's coming, or you don't speak about something unless you have a heads up on what's on the way. So you know, we got to start listening to what's being said and not what our emotions are telling us, or what we think is right, or what we think, or how we think that the market should be ran. Because at the end of the day, they're going, the government's going to run this market how they want to run this market, and there's not a whole hell of a lot we have to say about it, but there's a lot that we can prepare for. Uh, the market crashed. The market crashed, and so did my dad. Oh, that's funny, Max. Of this exact moment. So, and there it is. I have to go back and watch it. Max, you get a key. You get a key yet? Oh boy. No. Facts. I feel that. Yeah. Big watch. Dirty Gary. Dirty Gary made Kraken. Yeah. Well, he said, he came out and said it. In a statement, that he didn't agree with cryptocurrency not that he didn't agree with it. He thought it was a security, and that anybody who was doing it was operating against the law. When he came out and made that statement, that should have let everybody know that he put everybody on notice. He put people on notice. He was going to make an example out of somebody, and I don't think he's done making examples out of people yet. He was going to make an example out of somebody, and he had Kraken already in an SEC investigation. So why not just go ahead and make an example out of Kraken? And that's basically what happened. You can cut that pie 25 different ways and come up with excuses about why these things happen, but that's basically what happened. Every time we get some momentum. You know what though, Brian? We did have momentum. We were on the uphill. The SEC did knock us down, but I talked about this earlier. There was really no reason for Bitcoin to be as high as it was. There was no positive momentum in the market. Nothing was swinging that way. Nothing said that you should have went from 16.5 to 23, 24,000. So the market itself was standing on a house with no foundation. So eventually it was going to come down. Eventually we were going to come down, and we got to come down before we can go back up. So now, hopefully in this downturn, when the market will start to build itself a foundation, and then when it goes up, there'll be positive news and positive momentum for it to go up, and you'll have a solid foundation. Right now, where we were at in the market, we have 4 walls to a house, and it was sitting on the ground. It was bound to tip over. It just was going to happen. Serious that exact moment. Tim Ski, good morning. Good morning, Dan and friends. I think it would have been better for Kraken to take out institution insurance and keep the staking. Nah. Gary wanted that staking. Without these guys agreeing to shut down their staking, he was probably going to pursue the other situation that he had Kraken in, which was selling securities. That's why they were initially talking to the SEC. So Genesis needs to get Gary needs to get laid and leave crypto alone. Gary's not going to leave crypto alone right now. I think I think Congress. I think there was a lot of people who got wrecked, in the FTX situation, and you're talking about now FTX asking for donations back from political figures. They can't be too happy about that. So I think they're giving Gary the green light to do what he needs to do, and to go after cryptocurrency. I think that's what's happening, and Gary's taking a green light because Gary's wanted this green light for a long time. Um, exactly. Gensler need needs to buy. Um, we talk. We all need. We all need some. We all need some pie. We all need some pie. Yes, Max. You make good. You make good points. Yeah, Max always makes good points. Um, all good. It's all good. It is Friday, man, and we're gonna. Here's the thing. Like we can look at what happened with Kraken as a negative. Um, we can look at what happened with Kraken as a negative. We can look at what happens moving forward as a negative, because Gary's far from over. Kraken's just the first. This is just the first one to feel the wrath of staking. I don't think regulation. I don't think they're going to wait too long. I think that you can see the writing on the wall. You can see where they're going. But we can look at this as a negative, and we can all sit here and cry about it and complain about it, or we can look at this as an opportunity and an opportunity to gain more of what we didn't get before. Because what we can't change is what Gary's going to do. We can't change that. We can't change what the federal government's going to do when, as far as crypto regulation. We, as much as you think we live in a democracy, we don't have any control over that. They're going to do what they're going to do when they want to do it and how they want to do it, regardless of what I think, you think, your neighbor thinks, your grandma thinks, your kids think. They don't really give a crap. So we have to take advantage of these opportunities that are in front of our face to make some money. And they're not all negative. Go look at where the market is. Go look at what you own. Go look at how you can add to your bag, and know that the market's going to come back. It always does. So you're just waiting. But if we're sitting around crying about everything that happens and talking about how bad it is, you miss the opportunities. So can't always look at things as a negative. And yes, the United States did this. Expect Canada to follow. Expect Europe to follow. Expect that to happen. That's usually how things happen. The U.S. will do something, and the other countries will follow. It's that simple. So, you know, this isn't over yet. He needs to stop. He needs to stop going after Ripple, Ripple stakers. He, I think he's done with. I don't want to say I think he's done with Ripple and XRP. I think he knows that case probably isn't going to be ruled in his favor, but he's going to get some wins. And this is a win for him. He's going to get some wins. I need Quant back to 100. Quant may be back to 100 XXI. It was Quant fell. I should know this because I was just looking at my wallet, but I forget the exact numbers. Because you guys know I love some Quant. Quant fell about $10 in 24 hours, and it continues to fall. It'll fall. It'll fall again. It's actually underperforming the market. It's down 10% on a 24 hour, and the market in general, it's tied to Ethereum, to ERC20. So it fell double as hard as Ethereum. So that downfall very well may continue. Um, we need a Jimmy Hoffa of crypto to deal with the likes of Gensler. that's actually funny. Max Gensler Gensler's friends only care about the ones that cost cost them money. Yeah, I mean, there's something to say about um, money ruling the world, and money does rule the world. And the more you have, the more power you have. It's just that's the way the world works. 100 QT sounds good. Sounds good to me. Laughing out loud. It could get there. It could get there. It double underperformed the market. Um, 10 for 1K. Yeah. When you look at how Quant fell off a freaking cliff yesterday. It's down 10%. My wallet's down 10%, which means I have to buy more. Facts, max. So, Tim Ski, the exchanges that learn the rules, and play by them, and beat the yeah, the exchanges that learn the rules and are playing by the rules and want to play by the rules are the ones that'll be around. And the ones that don't are the ones that'll be gone. I'm telling you guys, if you think that the same central exchanges are going to be here a year from now that we're operating with now, you're nuts. Binance will be here. Crypto.com will be here. Kraken will be here. The bigger ones like that. Your smaller exchanges are going to be gone. They're going to be replaced with Fidelities and JP Morgans and them types of cryptocurrency exchanges, Samsung's wallet, them guys, because they know how to play the game. And Canada won't follow this move. Exchanges can run up there unless they are. But Canadian has some pretty tough regulations as well when it comes to crypto. Crypto.com had to go through some stuff up there, so we'll see who follows. I don't think the United States will be the only one to do this, and I don't think that they're gonna straight up outlaw staking forever either. I think that they're gonna make these centralized exchanges apply as banks, and they're gonna they'll allow them to offer a reasonable API. Some of these APYs are so unbelievable that they're not going to allow that to happen. But your centralized exchanges will probably be registered as banks, which will then allow them to stake, but it'll allow them to stake in a reasonable manner. And I'm not mad. I'm not mad about that. I'm not mad that, they're coming in and putting some reasonableness to this, sorry, I teach history. Max does teach history. XCC going after Ripple, but leave ETH alone. ETH is one of these ones that Brian, ETH is one of these ones that I think I don't know how that's going to play itself out. Um, Gensler has made reference that when ETH moved from proof of work to proof of stake, that they were no longer a commodity, that they were a security. I necessarily don't disagree with him. If we're gonna say staking platforms are securities like Kraken and everybody else that offer staking, how is ETH not a security as well? I think Ethereum going to proof of stake was the dumbest thing that they did. Very true, Brian. I think ETH may have really screwed themselves. Good morning, Maddie. Timsky, Fidelity will take the tip. We'll take the tip. Fidelity will be at the tippity top. Timsky, it will. Fidelity probably will be the number one cryptocurrency exchange in the future, in the world. 99% of crypto dies. 99% of crypto dies. The stuff with utility. Yeah, I think once, Brian, I couldn't agree with you more. I think once regulation starts and hits, I would say 95% of what's out here won't be here anymore. And 95% probably brings you to like somewhere in the top 200, maybe 300. Not really going to do the math right now, but maybe the top 300 will stay somewhere in there. Maybe a little bit more. Who's keeping some USDT primed? Listen, Crypto Talk. Now I've been telling you guys forever. Get your USDT ready. Keep your dry powder on the side. This market's going to go down. This market, and if you don't have USDT on the side or you don't have money on the side, you can't buy the dip. You're gonna miss your opportunity. Don't be 100% in the market. Hey DG, those bigger financial institutions you just named are also Coinbase. Yeah, Coinbase will be around. Are connected to Congress. Yeah, they are connected. Big watch. And here's the thing: they're not doing what they're doing. These big institutions that are connected to Congress, that are connected to Gary, that are connected to the financial institution already, they're not starting their cryptocurrency exchanges. They're not starting these cryptocurrency wallets without having some sort of reassurance that this industry is going to get cleaned up. They're not putting their money into an industry that's going to operate like this for years to come. Fidelity didn't start a cryptocurrency exchange without some sort of agreement that it wasn't going to be the Wild Wild West. Samsung and the rest of these big banks didn't start working on combining on a wallet because they didn't have some assurances that this thing was going to get better. Yes, we need some regulations. We do. We need common sense regulations. We don't need to be regulated, but there needs to be some regulation. What date is the end of the MMAI NFTs? Valentine's Day, February 14th, Ken. At Maddie. I don't think that we're going to get regulation that everybody thinks we're going to get, though. I think we're going to get a little bit. I don't think I don't think the Congress and the SEC wants to put in the work. I think we're going to get a here's your commodities and here's your securities and here's where you fit in. And here's your dividend stocks. Here's what's considered. If you get reflections, your dividend stock. It's that simple. If you're in a token that gets reflections, you will be considered a dividend stock. And here's your dividend stocks. And very true, Timsky. Every two, and even Tupac. But I don't think that everybody's under this impression that cryptocurrency is going to get its own regulations. It's not going to happen. It's going to fit under what's already there. The Congress and the SEC is not going to do that hard work to write on the regulation. That's too much work for them. So, and that takes them off the golf course. Did Austin do his giveaway? No, Timsky, no, not yet. He said that they're going to be sporadic, and he doesn't know when he's going to do them. My assumption is that there'll probably be one done this week sometime. We're getting close. You only have one more week. You only have a couple days after, a couple more days till the 14th. So he's doing two of them. So he's going to have to fit them in there somehow. And the laws of averages and the laws of math says it's Friday, and he may not always stream on the weekend. So Tuesday's the end. So I heard that there will be. I heard that there will be zero or close to zero, or close to none. None crypto ads on. There will be no crypto ads in the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl outlawed and banned crypto ads. I don't blame them. You had last year. You had Tom Brady and Sam Bankman-Fried and everybody else up there promoting FTX, and then you had Coinbase ads up there, and you've seen what happened with FTX. Just not a good look for the NFL until things get cleaned up. But there will be no ads on the Super Bowl for cryptocurrency. New investors haven't done any research. New investors never do research, man. They rely on us and then blame us when things go bad. And then they figure out later on, after they lose their hat, that they probably should have looked a little bit further into what they invested in. But they don't do research, and then they blame us. And that's okay. That's part of our job, right? I get that, but what about other stations, or what about other stations? And the NFL is not allowing it. If ESPN or somebody else wants to allow it during the Super Bowl, during their pregame show, they may. But I know that the NFL during the Super Bowl is not allowing any cryptocurrency ads. Big institutions, big institutional money will flow when Ripple wins and regulation. Brian, you're right. You're right on the money. Big institutional money will flow into the market when the Ripple case is settled and there's some clear regulations. The Crypto Smith, good morning. The Crypto Smith is in the building, but big money will not flow in here until there's some sort of regulation. And I'm telling you, I think I think that the lawmakers have given Gary the green light to do what he needs to do to go ahead and clean this industry up. And that's what he's doing. He's not doing this by himself. Like he's not out here going. I think I'm just gonna ban staking from everywhere, and I'll just do it by myself. Like he's getting his direction from somebody. Uh, they're playing. They're playing. They're playing the Canadian national anthem during the halftime. They usually do. Don't they usually Timsky play the Canadian national anthem at Super Bowl? I have uh, given. I have. Uh, but, okay. What's up, Sean? Everybody listening to everybody saying hi to the Crypto Smith. Don't miss the Crypto Smith Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I think doing great shows at Maddie B. Good morning, MK Seiko Hunt. Good morning, Brian Seiko, Crypto Benny. I'm torn between buying more MMAI keys or quants. Crypto Benny. Look at your portfolio and say to yourself, how do I even out my portfolio? You know, how much do I want in blue chips and how much do I want in the lower market caps, and balance out your portfolio. I'm about, I have a very small amount of my money in lower market cap coins. Maybe about 4-5% of my portfolio. A little max. You got to know how much. You got to know how much money you want to put of your portfolio into the lower market caps, and how much of your portfolio you want to put into the higher market caps. Crypto Smith will forge. We're forging nice get to the PMs. Yeah, and Crypto Smith will also be on Crypto Talk Now Fridays, yeah. 5 p.m. PST, which is 8 p.m. here on the East Coast. The Crypto Smith and Max have a show together. I believe it's Friday nights, right? You guys have a Friday night show, 8 p.m. So, make sure you tune into that. That's a new show that they put together. Go show support. Go hit that like. Go hit that like button on for them guys. They're working hard over there, and trying to give you guys some really good content. Monday. So it's Mondays. So yeah, I mean they're trying to give you guys some really good content over there. And Sean's working hard. The Crypto Smith is working hard. Max is working hard. So make sure we go show some love over there, and make sure we engage over there. But two really good guys doing a really good show. So make sure we go support that. Utility Talk. There it was. I was forgetting the name of it. Utility Talk. So, they'll be talking about a lot of the ISOs and things like that. So, make sure, we show some love over there. Big watch. I know this is totally off topic, but you guys know who Nate Burlington with CBS. Yeah, we know. I know Nate. let's see with CBS morning show, morning news that he's at Super Bowl this morning. Yeah. Oh, Nate Burleson's already there. It's usually about a week before they start showing up on Reporters Row. But all right, guys, I'm gonna cut out for the morning. I'm gonna leave you guys with this. I gotta get some work done. Leave you guys with this. The market doesn't look good. The market's all in red. The pre-markets for the stock market are in red. These markets continue to drop. Just even as we speak, they continue to drop. They continue to go down. Be careful today. Be careful and expect some more downward pressure in the market. We lost about $25 to $30 billion out of the market yesterday in a 24-hour period. So we're sitting at about $1.014 trillion in the market. So this thing continues to leak out. It's not a surprise that it continues to leak out. So if you're looking at the chart on the hourly here, you're going to get all this green. It's going to look good. But obviously, as we pull this back to the 24-hour, you get the real picture of where everything is. It doesn't look great. We may be on a little bit of a bounce back here with the hourly. So we may get a little bit of relief, but understand, we've lost a lot of money out of the market. So to expect a big rally is just not in the cards. Until that market cap comes back right here, you're not going to pump. And I keep telling everybody every morning, one of these days people will understand it. Some people already do. If you're losing money out of your market cap, it's instantly going to affect your coins. It's like losing money. You can't lose money out of the market and expect the market to pump at the same time. Really, really understand that that's the case. And when your market cap's up, you can expect your tokens to pump. But until then, you're in for some downward pressure. And we're in for some downward pressure, guys. And it's okay. Look at these as opportunities. Dollar cost average into your coins. Everything that you missed last time. Get back into or get a better position in. This could be a second chance for you to get what you want. So don't miss this opportunity. We're going to look at everything as a positive, and we will we'll look at this whole market as a positive, guys. So with that, you guys have a great morning. I'll be around. I'll be in the chats. I do have some work to get done today, and I will be around. Say hi in the chats. I'll say hi back. We can communicate. We can talk. And everybody have a great morning. Appreciate it. Be safe out there. Don't invest in shit coins. It's not shit coin season. Stay away from them. You have blue chips right now that you can invest in at a great price. Don't throw your money into speculative plays. All right. So everybody have a great day, and I will see you around. Bye.